Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Short Session Carpers. This is Syndicate Diary number 4. We're down here at our local Syndicate Fryerning Fisheries. We're fishing the Valley Lake today, same again as all the other episodes. Down here with Jake.
Right.
He's going to be featuring in a few of our videos. He's thinking of joining Fryerning. He's a good school friend of mine, so yeah, it's going to be a laugh having him down here. It's pretty busy, to be fair. You know, we've been pushed down to this end by the bar. But to be fair, I personally would have chose this end, wouldn't you?
Blowing down, yeah.
Yeah, the wind's blowing down here. There's plenty of fish jumping and showing. Boy opposite us just had one, £24, lovely fish, like a leather, but nice fish. I feel pretty confident, to be fair. We're on good baiting with stealth. Show that a bit later on in a bit more detail, but it's definitely worth checking that out. It's by Bait Crew. I'll leave their Twitter and website in the description below. Make sure you check that out. I'd definitely recommend it. It's a great bait for a great price. It comes in all sorts: pellet oils, liquids, glugs, boilies, hookers, everything. But as I said, I'll show you that a bit later. Me and Jake are using today. It's from Bait Crew and it's called the Stealth. It comes in an array of different things. You've got liquid attractants here, pop-ups, dumbbells, bottom baits, stick mixes, all sorts. First things first, we've got a hook bait enhancer. There's loads of different uses for this. You could soak your boilies in it for a long time. Just dip them in it before you cast out, a bit of added attraction. You could even put it in your stick mix, wherever you want. Next we've got the pop-ups. These are 15mm. They come pre-glugged. Give that a little shake. See the liquid in there. Once again, really like all different uses for this. You can use them on chods, snowmans, chop them down, make them different sizes, anything you want really. Stick mix liquid, obviously good for putting in your stick mix. Or you can do what me and Jake are doing today. Just a little trick. I'll show you more in detail later on. We put our boilies into a bucket, spray all this all over them, give them a little shake about, and it gives them even more attraction for when you're feeding them out. So then I think, like personally, if the bait's in the water, if there's one that stands out with all liquid all over it, why'd they pick that up? If they're all got liquid on it, then they're going to be more confident to feed. So next we've got the dumbbells. I'll show you one out here quick. There you go. That's the dumbbell. They're perfect, really. Perfect size. Like some come too small, I think. So if you're fishing it by yourself, you can get pestered by a little fish or bream. But with these, you know, there's like a carp's going to pick that up. It's too big for like any small fish. Also, the crayfish in here at our syndicate, they're really handy, bigger baits, because it takes them the crayfish longer to get them off. Here we've got 10mm pop-ups, also soaked. This is not the original packaging for these 10mm. They haven't got the Bait Crew side on it. That's only because I got these before the release. So you can expect them to come in a proper pot. That's the size of them. Tiny little things. But even though they're small, they are really buoyant. Leave that one. They are really buoyant and great. They're absolutely brilliant for fishing snowman rigs. These little things can hold up an 18mm boilie. So, yeah. Then we've got that. Then the boilies themselves. These are 18mm. If I break one up, you can see it's good stuff in there. It's none of that cheap stuff. It's all good fish proteins. Robin Reds, supernaturals, micro water snails, all sorts. And then finally we've got the stick mix. Comes in this little bucket. This is a kilo, I'm not sure. It stinks. I'm not joking. It's one of the things you want to keep outside your bivvy. It smells that much. So in the water, that must attract so many fish. Also, it has a great breakdown speed, which I'll show you a bit later in a stick. It's a great, it sticks together well in the PVA bag, but then when the PVA dissolves, it just explodes. But yeah, that's the Stealth. That's what's doing the business. Hello guys, it's the first night. It's 12 o'clock now, I think. Nothing as of yet. Getting a few liners between us. Jake's asleep now. He's already asleep. There's a few fish jumping, but it's not predominantly a night water. I've said this in all the videos. Never actually seen a fish come out in the night. But tonight might be our lucky night. I'm more confident of getting one early morning, if anything, to be fair. I've had one before at 24 a few weeks back. That was at 6:30. But hopefully we'll get one. If I do get one in the night, do the best filming I can. Obviously Jake's new to the camera. We've got good lighting now, so should be alright. But yeah, keep you posted. Hopefully I'll speak to you again the night of a fish, but if not, see you in the morning.
All about this then. It's 22.5 pound common.
Yeah, look at it, it's lovely fish this. In mint condition. It's about 10 past 8. Actually woke up to this one, ripped off. Me and Jake didn't know what was happening.
The snowman rig.
Yeah, calling the snowman rig. The Stealth is definitely doing the business. No one else is catching on the lake, so it has to be that bait. Show you the rig, baiting situation, all that later. We scattered a few other Stealths over the top of this one, with a few, a little bit of tracting on here. Show you a little trick that we're using today. Seems to be working, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, let's get this back.
See that.
So how about that then? Lovely fish that. That's one of the first commons I've seen come out of here, apart from Robbie's. Robbie had one, didn't he, the other week? 26. They're pretty rare in this lake. The majority are mirrors. So Jake's done well, ain't you?
Yeah.
Right, let's show him what you've had it on.
Right. We had it on a little Stealth pop-ups.
Little bait crew Stealth.
Yeah. And all we done was chopped it down and turned it into a 10mm.
So what did we do? What did you do? Take that 15mm.
Take the 15mm, chopped it down with the scissors, and then made it into a 10mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
By chopping it down, we're releasing the flavour as well. You're releasing that, by getting rid of the harder shell, it lets out all the flavours that are inside it. So we feel that gives us an edge. And also, 15mm, it's a bit big in it.
Yeah.
But this way, you can use them on a choddy if you wanted to. Like, it saves you buying 15s and 10s, depend, like whatever you want. Like, we prefer doing that, don't we?
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you. Bait crew do these 10mm. Show you these here. They do these 10mm, but come like this. Get one out like that. But personally, we prefer to just chop the big ones down. All the pop-ups, they come all glugged. Don't know if you can see. Quick show you. Sorry, there you go. All pre-glugged. Come like that. I don't think you'll find that in other bait companies. Like if you look, like say, mainline. So I think that's good. It's unusual. Saves you doing it at home, buying glug and boilie. So you've got it all in there just for you. Alright, hello guys. It's morning now. Sunday morning, 10:30. Didn't have anything in the night or this morning. We was kind of expecting one this morning, to be fair. Like after yesterday, Jake didn't he had that common 8:30. The weather is atrocious, really. Quickly show you the sky. It does look bad. You can see it's really cloudy. It looks like rain's coming. It looks like that's on the cards. To be fair, I probably want to get packed up before that starts coming. Nothing worse than that, is there? But we'll see how if the weather does brighten up, it'll probably stay till about 6 or 7. But at the moment, it looks like we're going to be going pretty soon. Maybe 1, 2 o'clock. That's about it really. Jake's just gone to get some water. We ran out. Could really do with a cup of tea. It's been a cold night. Raining quite heavily, to be fair. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. If we don't get anything, we could keep our heads held high. We've already had 1 fish. But if we do, I'll let you know. Right, I mentioned a little trick to you earlier about the baits we're feeding out that we feel gives us an edge. Basically, you take a boilie like that, just straight out of the bag, just like a normal one, and turn it into one like this. As you can see, it's got a lot more flavour. Put them both next to each other, you can really see the difference. Right, first of all, take a little handful of boilies, or as many as you want. I'm just using a few for the example. Put them in your bucket. Take this liquid, Bait Crew stick mix liquid. Obviously, I'm only using a small amount. Cover them in it, just like that. If you're using more boilies, you want more liquid. Give them a little shake about. Pull it out, and it'll be like this. It'll be runny. Leave it an hour or so in the sun. The sun's probably best. It'll be done quicker, and it will absorb all the moisture, all the flavour. You could even, if you wanted to, you could even poke a few holes in with your bait needle so it goes inside it. But it will eventually look like that. And that's the little trick me and Jake are using today. Right, so I'm going to show you what's going in my bag and stick mix. It's like a little upgraded version from the Bait Crew Stealth stick mix itself. First things first. Take the amount you want, just use a little bit for demonstration. Yeah, about that much. You can use as little and as much as you want, doesn't really matter. Then take Bait Crew stick mix liquid. It's great stuff, stinks. Scatter that over the top, just like that. Obviously, more, less, personal, fish just jumped. It's personal preference really. Give it a little mix about. It should start to change colour. From the original orange, it should turn a little bit red. Add a little bit more. Give that another little stir about. Then start doing it with your hands, you can mix it around better. And you'll see, if you get it right, colour should just change red, like a little red colour. A little bit should start to stick together, but that's alright. That means you've got the right consistency. Make sure you get it all in. Don't want more attracting in one stick and then less in the other. And at the end, it should look like this. And that's what's going in my stick mixes, my bag mixes. Right, so now I've shown you how to make the stick mix. I'm going to show you how to make a little bag like this. It's not too small, it's not too big. It's a lot of bait when that's in the water, and I think it's the perfect size. First things first, take your PVA, any PVA will do, I'm only using some cheap one. Just fill it up, 2. Just free it a bit. Use your plunger, get it tight down. Like that. Push it down tight. Get as tight as possible, because then when the PVA will dissolve, all the bait will come springing out like a little mini explosion. It's down like that. Give it a turn to get it tight. Wrap it round. Pull it through. If you hold your finger and thumb there when you're pulling it down, it keeps it tight, so it doesn't go slack. So it's as tight as possible. Tie another little knot before you make your next one. Speeds up the process and saves you PVA. Just like that, in between. Get your scissors. Cut in between. And that's it. That's the finished PVA bag. Right, so that's it everyone. Everything's packed up. See that? It's about 2 o'clock now. We're just going to see how the day, but we've got this black cloud coming over, show you. So we really don't want to hang about for that. Jake's done well catching that fish, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be down here next week. We don't know if you're coming yet, do we?
No, I'm out from the following week though.
Yeah. Robbie will be back next week. He's had to go do something with his family. Some show or something. Which, trust me, if he could have been down here, he would have. No, but we hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you on the bank sometime.
Tight lines.